wave arms and go, hey, I'm talking.
Hey everyone, Andy from Singletrack magazine, and I'm out in the park. This is my favorite outdoor studio with the new Kona Honzo ESD extra slack dude. It's a full chromoly steel frame, aggressive hardtail with obviously a very slack head tube angle. 63-degree head angle on this with a 150mm travel Mazzocchi fork, which is pretty bonkers, but it's well on trend. And with the 77.5-degree seat tube angle, it means you're going to get a really nice seated position too. And it's should, hopefully, fingers crossed, because we're going to go and test it, should feel mint on the trail. So we've got these really slender chromoly tubing here, so which should take the sting out of the trail. We've got really nice thin chainstay and seat stays on there, so it looks like a really nice classic hardtail, but with those modern geometry numbers, it's like, it looks cool, and the paint work is insane. It's got this really cool fade, and I'll get some close-up shots in a minute, and it just looks really, really cool. Some really nice frame features on here include sliding dropouts. So not only can you adjust the chainstay length, and I will check those numbers on what the adjustment is, but you can also switch it to a single speed if you really wanted to as well. So that's really cool. Another really nice feature is the external cable routing. So I know that internal cable routing looks really clean and crisp, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass when you're trying to fix things. And external routing is the way to go, I reckon. Also with this, you've got 3 options of where you can mount a bottle. So you can either run 2 bottles, so you've got one underneath and one on top. But the top one you can actually adjust so you can have an even bigger bottle, or if you really wanted to, play around with the weight balance, move it forward and backwards. So yeah, those are some of the frame features, really good looking bike. Other interesting parts are this dropper post. This is a Transex dropper post. And if you're as old as me, you'll remember Transex from back in the day. But this dropper post is pretty interesting because you can actually adjust the travel on it. And looking at the specs of this, it looks like you can adjust it from 10, 20 or 30 mil. So you can really fine tune the seated position of this. So that's really, really nice to have as well. Other really nice bits of kit are Dior 4-pot disc brakes. So I've ridden the SLX ones and they're absolutely insane. These are basically the same, just not as shiny, so brakes spot on. We've got race face arc rims on here with Maxxis tires, SLX hubs, which is a really nice feature, and we see more brands do that because of microspline, so it's really nice to see Shimano hubs on here. 12-speed group set, SLX rear derailleur, Kona's own lock-on grips, race face crankset, and race face bar and stem. Looks really good, and what we're going to do now is we're going to head up on the trail, take it for a spin on my local, do some more video, and then we're going to speak to Scott from Kona, who's going to tell us more about this bike. See you all soon. Kona extra slack dude. Oh. Whoa, straight line. Whoa. Oh, forget how fun a hardtail is. So good. I do like the size. You can really let it go flying around underneath you, can't you?
That's good because it's the right size for you.
Yeah, I mean, a medium, I always say, go and try a medium now that sizes are right.
Hey, this is Scott from Kona, and we're here to show you one of the exciting bikes we've released this week. It's the Honzo ESD. It's the extra slack dude. As you can see, chromoly version of the Honzo. Super slack. It comes with a 63-degree head angle. This bike here featured is a medium, so the reach on this one is 465 mil. 490 on a large for those who are interested. 150mm Marzocchi Z1 fork up front, super short chainstays, 417mm chainstay length, 77.5 degree seat tube angle. Also comes with an adjustable dropper seat post, so we can tailor fit for the shorter person who might need to reduce the travel and still be able to slam the cover into the seat tube. Fantastic paint job, as we always do with our bikes. I think our colour team are spot on this year. Comes with race face arc rims and a Shimano drivetrain and brake finishing kit, race face cockpit. Also available in a frame only, will be arriving later on in the year, probably mid-winter, December, January time. But yeah, overall a great package for shedding trails with.
So we've just done the first ride on the new Kona Honzo extra slack dude, yeah? And it's mint. So I'm riding the medium, which I forgot to mention. So I measure 178 centimeters. Yeah, it's hailstone. It's meant to be the hottest day of the year, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, 35 degrees today, and it's hail.
But it's nice because it's so hot. Anyway, so I'm at 178 centimeters and I tend to size up, but Scott very wisely has brought a medium, and I tell you what, you can feel it because there are some corners upon this trail. They're mega sharp, and on the bigger bikes I struggle to get around them. But on this it was really good. It changes direction really well. And Scott's just mentioned that it's probably partly due to these chainstays. 417mm, that's super duper short. So you got, I mean, you can see it, it's such a tiny little back end and a massive long front end. Very playful, and it's actually, I've not ridden a hardtail for a long time. Really easy to handle, pretty easy to bunny up, although I do look a bit wooded when I'm doing it. But yeah, I mean, I'm really surprised. And actually, these trails are pretty rocky, and I've not ridden a hardtail for such a long time, so I was a little bit wary. But to be fair, when I got to the bottom, I felt all right. Obviously, you're not going like super mega enduro speed, but so what? I was really enjoying it. Feels really good. It's mint. Just check those geometry numbers, because like you say, I'd be tempted to go for a large, but Scott was right. Medium is spot on for me. So yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll get it, maybe we can get it for a longer term review in the future. So watch out for that, but I hope you like this first ride review. First ride impression, should I say. And we're gonna go now. The weather is turning better and get a cold ice drink. See you all soon, bye-bye. Back on this. It's bloody good fun, but...
Burn. And the muscles.
Bloody good fun, but holy crap.
It's a long time since I've done this, that long.
Oh, we've not finished yet.
Sorry, I'm being pointed away.